I remember getting into the general classes and waiting in the parking lot on Friday night going into Saturday morning.
Yes.
Because it was that important for my girls to be in.
This was before online registration.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And we did. We camped out.
Wow.
Yes, we have photographs of people camping out in the parking
yeah.
lot to do on-site registration.
It was awesome. It was a must.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fun times though.
It was. It really was. And I can remember one of our faculty member, Miss Mary, the one that we started with, and we're still teaching together after all these years. She would bring dozens and dozens of donuts to everyone at 6 a.m. in the morning when we opened at 9 for registration.
That's awesome.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was pretty
You knew when
cool.
Miss Mary showed up, you were almost there.
Almost there.
You were close.
Almost there.
You better not miss.
Absolutely.
And the best story I can tell is, so for years and years and years, several of my girls were involved in the program. Caroline, the oldest, danced the longest and was in the Nutcracker. And there was one year that we had the baby, right? That was Kate.
Yep.
We had the Arabian, which was Camille. And then Caroline was Sugar Plum or something.
Snow Queen.
Snow Queen.
She wore a white costume.
Queen. There you go, Snow Queen. So there was always the VIP night, which was Saturday night.
Right.
And the last several years, it fell on SEC championship.
Oh, did it really?
Yes.
It's a bold move.
So I can promise you where I was. I was in a seat right there.
Yeah, you better be.
A sincere thank you to Wellstar North Fulton Medical Center for its sponsorship and for fostering a healthy community where businesses can thrive.
Welcome back to Brew Talks. I'm Steve Stroud, President and CEO of Roswell, Inc. We're your economic development organization here in the city of Roswell.
I'm Andy Williams, President and CEO of Visit Roswell, the city's destination marketing organization charged with promoting tourism. And I want to say it right now, absolute legend that we have on today.
Legend.
Truly foundational to the city of Roswell. It really needs
so many
introduction.
Ways.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. And we're getting into all of that right now. But from the Tolbert Yilmaz School of Dance, Nancy herself is in the flesh.
And in the studio.
What an introduction. I don't know if I can live up to that, but thank you very much.
You can.
I appreciate the invitation to be here today. So thank you.
We're glad to have you. I mean, you most recently won our major award from our organization. Yes. And it's well-deserved because of all the years that you have served this community and served our board to really promote the female, strong, confident woman in our community and in business. I mean, this is...
Well, that was a great honor. And I do what I do because I love what I do.
It's clear.
And to see the dancers and the students and the children grow up through our organization and go on to where we're now teaching the children of the children. And I just absolutely love what I do. I do not do this as a business. I do this as a calling. I would do it if no one paid a dime, but don't tell anyone that because they have to pay. But I truly love what I do and always have since day one. September 3rd, 1979 is when we opened on Canton Street.
Let's talk about day one.
Passion.
Let's do it.
Day one. At that time, we had myself along with Mary Lynn Taylor teaching the classes. While she was teaching, I would answer the phone. While I was teaching, she would help people find their way. There wasn't much of a way to find. We had the small house on Canton Street, 1217 Canton Street, where Salon de la Vie is located now. My dad took out the walls to make it where we could have a studio to dance in. And that very first open house that we had with a plate of cookies and a bowl of punch, we anticipated maybe 35 kids might sign up for our classes. Very first day, we had 350 to register.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have not stopped since then, adding teachers and adding staff and faculty, as not just faculty. We have a costume designer. We have an assistant to the costume director. We have 3 musicians now that play for the classes, 39 instructors.
Wow.
We have a front office staff. We have a general manager. We have someone in charge of PR. It's grown a little.
Just a little bit.
Yes.
So how many in classes right now?
Well, right now we're getting ready to finish the season, and we have close to 1,000 students.
That's amazing.
Gracious. Yep.
Amazing.
We run classes 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
7 days
We
a week.
open at 9 a.m. in the morning, Monday through Saturday. And then we have specialty classes on Sunday afternoons.
Wow.
9 to 9.
That right there. So, for somebody that's not familiar with Tolbert Yilmaz School of Dance, let's talk about the different varieties of offerings you have, the different age groups you serve.
Yes.
I know it's
we
all
start
over.
from 2-year-olds, believe it or not, 2-year-olds, all the way up to adult professional classes.
Yeah.
We have classes in ballet, jazz, tap, hip hop, point classes, acrobatics. We have aerial silks, where they are from the ceiling coming down. The adult hip hop classes have been some of the most popular ones in the past few seasons. And we offer morning classes for adults, and we go on until 9 o'clock each night.
Goodness. So I have a 7-year-old that
Yes.
sometimes struggles to walk and chew gum at the same time.
Yes.
What does it look like with a 2-year-old?
You have to have a very qualified teacher, someone, she works in early childhood education, as well as a dance background, because the 2-year-olds have their own special language.
Yeah.
You have to first learn how to communicate with a 2-year-old. And then sometimes it's like herding kittens,
Right.
but they do enjoy it, or they seem to be. They keep coming back. And it's a special person to do that. It's not for the weak at heart.
Yeah.
Nancy, you're in your 3rd studio
Yes.
in Roswell. Tell us about the new studio on House Road.
Oh my gosh. The new studio is fabulous. It's 24,000 square feet. We have 7 studios in the building. It was built specifically for dance. It was not a renovated building. It was built from the ground up. It has a state-of-the-art facility, the flooring, the mirrors, the bars, the sound system, and we just completed last month a new installation of theatrical lighting. We have more lights in our studio than most major venues.
Wow.
We just did an in-studio production of Cruella that our movement collective performed there in the studio. We did an entire weekend, and the lighting is amazing. It was a huge investment on our part to do this, but we're very proud of that.
Yeah.
Getting the dividends.
Yeah, the dividends. We hope to do more performances there. We have a black box theater in the studio. It seats 202.
Wow.
And it was sold out for all of the performances. I think we did 6 shows that weekend. Yes.
Goodness gracious.
We're hearing a lot about, you even mentioned it, the alumni that are bringing their kids back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
yes, we are going to work really hard in the next few years because we will be coming up on our 50th season.
Wow.
So we are contacting our alumni. They are all over the country. Some are attorneys, some are doctors, some are still in the dance profession. We are trying to gather those and start making connections. So in our 50th season, we can have a huge celebration.
Wow.
Goodness
Yes.
And you've touched so many people's lives over the years, and now you're going to see the 2nd and 3rd generations.
We hope so.
Yeah.
And our Nutcracker last year, we had, I believe it was 6 of the children of the children. Now they were little guys.
No kidding.
Wow.
But we had bunnies and cupcakes that were the children of the children.
Cool.
And then our babies. We try to always we have a Nutcracker baby.
Yeah.
And we've tried to use someone that's alumni for the last, I'd say the last 10 years. We've had one of those, because those parts are triple cast, because one may be asleep one may be not feeling so well for the stage. So we always triple cast that one.
Let's talk about Nutcracker too, because that deserves to get a lot to attention. You guys have been doing that for a very long time.
Yes.
35
35
I want
years.
to talk about the magnitude
45.
of it. And
45?
40, is that right? No.
45, 35, 45.
What is it, 35? 35. A long time.
A long time.
Yeah, multiple,
I know it well.
multiple decades.
Yes, long time.
The preparation that goes into that, the magnitude of that and what it does. And I know it's a lot of work, and that I want to say time crunch, but kind of is.
It's a year round.
Yeah.
We actually, the first day we start is in August.
August.
We start what we call the Nutcracker Boot Camp.
Okay.
That is for the dance company members. Those are the dancers that play the leads in the show. And we start, and that goes through the month of August. And then in September, we have the auditions for the open school children that will play parts. And the rehearsals go on September, October, November, and we open the day after Thanksgiving. We run for 2 weeks and 12 shows. And yes, it's quite an undertaking because there are approximately 350 cast members because the show is double cast. We also have a lot of guest dancers. A lot of the male dancers come in from out of state, and it's and then we start all over again in January, preparing for the next season. We had a meeting while the dance company was in Birmingham this last week to go over new costumes. We're making new costumes because those are made in-house and those stay with us. And so, yes, it's a very large undertaking done by a lot of very talented people.
Well, it's interesting. You mentioned, the guest dancers coming in from out of state. You and I had a conversation one time too about even the locals that come in in their day-to-day routines. And you'd mentioned there are folks coming in from Dawsonville.
Oh, and students. Yes,
all
they
over
come.
The place.
We have students that drive quite a distance to come to our studio. And I'm not sure right now where the furthest away, but we've had in the past a young lady that lived in Dawsonville. We had 2 sisters that lived in Peachtree City. So that's a commitment.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about 50 plus miles?
Oh, yeah.
At that
easy,
point, so
easy.
Yeah, I talked to a mom yesterday, actually, that was with us in Birmingham, and they live in Sugar Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
That's getting on up there.
Yeah, that's a drive, especially if you think about it. It's right after school, and then they drive, and then at 9 o'clock at night. And she told me an hour and 10 minutes on a good day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Goodness gracious.
Commitment.
Well, it's interesting. You've built this program in a way that it's not only just legendary, but it's also sustainable, right?
Yes.
So that kids from all walks of life can participate.
Well,
and I think that's something to be proud of.
We have some programs we put into place, and it's called Work to Dance. For those that may not be able to afford, it's not inexpensive to take dance and have all the equipment. So they put in the hours to help with the different projects we're doing in exchange for their classes. We also do a program with the North Fulton Child Development Center. They have classes on Saturday morning and have for years. And those classes are ongoing.
See, I think that's great. And again, it gives the opportunity for people of all different statuses to be able to be involved and be plugged in and grow. And you've had kids go on to be in all different walks of life. Like you said, attorneys and doctors and professional dancers all over the country. Right.
Just recently, one of our Sugar Plum Fairies that went on to go to school at NYU, she was a literature major and a dance minor, and she wound up with the job as the editor of Vogue magazine
kidding.
Whoa.
Yeah, not right now. Recently, she's moved to another magazine now. But there's. I have one young man. He is dancing as a principal dancer with the Queensland Ballet in Australia.
Oh, wow.
My daughter works for the Metropolitan Opera.
Yes, she does.
And she is now co-producing an art program called Art Bath. And they just had their latest show this past weekend. So, they're all over the place.
Yeah,
for sure.
And that's got to be something that's very rewarding.
It is. It is to see, and they come back. We had a dancer that came to the show in Birmingham on Saturday night that goes to school there, and she danced with us 4 years ago. She's about to graduate from college, and she saw it in the paper and just showed up. And we were like,
"Whoa,
well,
that's pretty neat."
That was wonderful to see.
That's
see these.
Commitment.
Yeah, it really is.
So highly respectable organization here. So on that note, is it tough to get into? Is there a wait list, or do you guys find opportunities? Or what does that look like?
Okay. Well, we have our open school, which is our children from the age of 2 and up. And the registration for those classes started in March for the fall season. And the current students are eligible to go online and register. It started March 8th. We have many classes that are already filled, but there's a wait list. We try our best. I think currently we have around 120. See, she does the schedule.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. 120 classes.
Wow.
But there's a lot of them are filled right now.
Yeah.
The dance company itself, you have to be 10 to audition. Those auditions are coming up. That's a little more difficult to get into. You have to have the proficiency to participate in this program.
That's tryouts.
Well, and
that's like baseball.
Yeah, no, I get it. 100%.
It
I mean, I think to me, a wait list means that there's success happening.
Oh, yeah.
And, if there's not a wait list, maybe things aren't going the way they're supposed to. But I mean, that means people want to be there. That's supply and demand.
Absolutely.
That's a good thing.
And I did ask my husband recently, I said, the shopping center, the retail is one story. What is the weight bearing for the second floor?
Yeah.
And he looked at me and said, we're not even going to have this discussion.
Yeah.
I said, I know where you're going, because I thought, we could build on, but that's not going to happen right now. That'll be the next building.
There you go.
Yes.
I'm aging myself and actually dating myself, but I remember getting into the general classes and waiting in the parking lot on Friday night going into Saturday morning.
Yes.
Because it was that important for my girls to be in.
This was before online registration.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And we camped out.
Wow.
Yes, we have photographs of people camping out in the parking lot to do on-site registration.
It was a must.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fun times though.
It was. It really was. And I can remember one of our faculty member, Miss Mary, the one that we started with, and we're still teaching together after all these years. She would bring dozens and dozens of donuts to everyone at 6 a.m. in the morning when we opened at 9 for registration.
That's awesome.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was pretty
You knew when
cool.
Miss Mary showed up, you were almost there.
Almost there.
You were close.
Almost there.
You better not miss.
Absolutely.
And the best story I can tell is, so for years and years and years, several of my girls were involved in the program. Caroline, the oldest, danced the longest and was in the Nutcracker. And there was one year that we had the baby, right? That was Kate.
Yep.
We had the Arabian, which was Camille. And then Caroline was Sugar Plum or something.
Snow Queen.
Snow Queen.
She wore a white costume.
There you go, Snow Queen. So there was always the VIP night, which was Saturday night.
Right.
And the last several years, it fell on SEC championship.
Oh, did it really?
Yes.
It's a bold move.
So I can promise you where I was. I was in a seat right there.
Yeah, you better be.
But boy, at intermission, I ran to the car because that was really before you got everything on your cell phone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Run to the car and get a score on WSB and run back in and just pray they won.
We look at that schedule when we are putting our performance schedule together. And then Roswell High School, when they are playing football, we know that schedule as well.
Yep.
We even schedule performances around Roswell High School, Milton, the prom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We did with the shows that we did 2 weeks ago. We knew when the prom was. We knew when our shows were. It affects ticket sales.
I believe
it
It does. And it also affects the happiness of people.
Oh,
yes, being split.
And we have taken before cell phones, I remember having a TV set in the dressing room, to see what was going on. And you'd come off stage and look at the Georgia score, and then you'd run back on stage. This is very important.
Yeah.
Ryan and I got married on a Georgia bye weekend for that same reason. It's like, that's avoided at all costs. We don't want friends upset.
Yeah, you don't know, but just in case, we're going to make sure this show is at this day and this time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's important.
Well, Nancy, the other thing is, we've talked a lot about local, but you have far-reaching touches in the profession, not only just locally in the metro area, but all throughout the region.
We've performed internationally. The dance company has performed in Spain, Australia twice, England. We've performed for the Super Bowl 3 years. And we're going to hopefully go back when they're back here in Atlanta on 2028 as the Super Bowl. It was great. We did pre-show. We've also done halftime. Super Bowl is a great event. We have, we've danced cruise ships, Disney World. We do Disney every other year. That's a big job to dance with Disney. We do the parade down Main Street, USA. And so every other year, we just finished that in October. And we are all over the place.
So you got some big shows coming in this summer.
We have this summer, instead of shows, it's actually festivals. We are hosting with Regional Dance America the National Dance Intensive, which is a national event. The dancers will come in from all over the country to work with these choreographers. It's the first week. It's starting on June 9th and will be for 1 week. And then the end of the summer, the International Dance Festival with the STABE International, we're working along with the city of Roswell. Our part, we will have the facility for the classes during the daytime. And then on Friday and Saturday night, the performances will be at the Roswell Cultural Arts Center. Wow. So George Stabe, who is the director of dance at Emory University, has this international festival. And we were chosen along with the city of Roswell to do this in August.
That's really neat.
Yeah, that will be the beginning and the end of our summer, and all in between we have our regular intensives and classes and Princess Camp and everything. Princess Camp for 3, 4, and 5-year-olds who want to be a princess. So, so we've got a jam-packed summer.
Not a lot going on.
Not a lot.
Not at all. So yeah, we're busy.
Well, Nancy, thank you for coming on.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for your commitment to this community and all you've done.
Thank you.
Yep.
And from the bottom of my heart,
I know
it means a lot.
It means a lot to me, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here till I don't know. Well, they kick me out.
Well, we always end with, it's a great day to do business in Roswell, but it's a great day to dance in Roswell.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Here, here.
You got it.
Cheers.